Hey friends, it's been a minute since I've done a luxury handbag video, and I know that there are some of your favorite and my favorites too. So I thought today I'd do something a little fun and different, and instead of talking about trends or current favorites, I'd talk about some of the more popular bags, some of the most popular bags out there that for some reason I'm just not that into. So anyways, let's get right into it. Small disclaimer, this is all fun and personal preference. If you love it, by all means, it's for you. I'm just talking about bags that are just for some reason not for me, one reason or another. The first one that I'm going to start with is actually the Louis Vuitton Speedy. This bag is definitely one of the most popular designer handbags that there is, but you know, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I've never gotten this bag. I've never been attracted to this bag. I think it's just the shape that I find a little bit awkward. It has really short handles, so for carrying it around all the time, I feel like it's a little bit impractical, and I don't know, I'm just not into the whole mini luggage thing. I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. Again, if you have one, by all means, love it, and that's great, but this is a very, very popular handbag that is just not for me. The next popular handbag, probably one of the most notable designer handbags on this list, and it might surprise some of you. I'm actually even like afraid to say it in case I get attacked in the comments, but here we go. It is the Chanel Classic Flap. The Chanel Classic Flap is a gorgeous handbag, and I know that for some people, this is like where they start their luxury collection, or it's like the epitome of their luxury purse collection, or they feel like it's the best investment that you can make. But you know, for some reason, I find this bag a little boring, to be honest. I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I haven't found a need for it, and right now at the price point that it is, it's just like, it's got a next level absurd expensive, so I just can't do it. It's never been on my radar, it's never been on my wish list, and for some reason, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I find it just a tad boring. I do like it in the larger, like jumbo size. That was really in style for a while, and I thought that was kind of fun. I also find that the bag itself is a little bit on the heavier side, so you know, again, it just doesn't do it for me. On the other hand, the Chanel 19, that is definitely on my handbag wish list. I did make a video on my luxury wish list for 2022. I'll link that up here for you and down below if you want to see that. I have some great bags on there, including the Chanel 19, but yeah, the Classic Flap, it just doesn't do it for me. The next handbag on my I don't need list is the Gucci Jacky. Now, this is definitely more of an iconic handbag. And again, this one comes down to personal preference because I can see the value in investing in this bag. I can see why it's come back into style, but you know, I think it's kind of like the LV Speedy to me, where it's like, I feel like the shape is a little bit weird. I tend to like a little bit more of a classic silhouette. I think it's okay to integrate some like different styles and more notable styles into your closet, but you know, this one has just like never caught my attention. All right, this next one, I don't know if you guys are gonna be angry about this one either, but I'm going to mention it anyways, and it is the Prada Nylon, the reissue. I didn't like it the first time. I don't love it this time around. Like, the bag itself is cute. It's definitely a cute bag, but I have a couple issues with it. My first is that like it's nylon. Like, I just can't. I just cannot with the spending $1,000 on something made out of nylon. Like, I can definitely talk myself into spending a lot of money on a luxury bag when it's like lambskin leather or goatskin leather. I mean, you can feel it, you can smell it. Like, I don't know, this is gonna sound super weird, but I like literally like to smell like brand new leather. It's just, I don't know, something about it. But anyways, the nylon, for some reason, it literally reminds me of the 9 West bags. I know it's Prada and it's got the Prada logo on it, but you just take the Prada logo off and put the 9 West on it and it's the same thing. Again, it just doesn't do it for me. The next handbag on my list of that I feel like I could just pass on, and I've never really been attracted to it, is the Givenchy Antigonia. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry if I butchered it. You know, this will probably not surprise you since I put the LV Speedy on this list, and I think it's just kind of a very similar shape, feel, and style. This one is a little bit more modern, I would say, but again, I just think I don't love that luggage type shape with the small handles. I don't find it practical. I don't know, again, it just doesn't do it for me. Now, if you have this bag and you love it, let me know in the comments. You can try and convince me otherwise, but for some reason, this one, like, it just doesn't do it for me. Now, I'd love to hear from you, so please let me know in the comments below if you agree with me or what bags are super, super popular that you're just not that into. One of the bags that I almost put on this list, but I changed my mind on, was the Hermes Birkin. And I'll tell you why. I do like the bag. I like the silhouette. I like the style. I like everything about it. The only thing that I don't like about it is the price point is absolutely absurd. So I can't with that. Like, I'm not saving for it. It's not on a wish list. It's not something that I ever have in my mind that I need. However, if one magically showed up at my house and was gifted to me, oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping that baby and not giving it back. Like, there's no way. So that's the reason that that one didn't make the list, is because that's more like a price prohibitive issue, more so that I just don't like it. Or the other ones on this list, I don't know, again, they just don't do it for me. If you like the style of video, I'm gonna see you next on my luxury wish list over here, sharing some of the best bags for 2022 you should keep an eye on. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to have you, and that way you don't miss another video. I'll see you next time. Bye.